Yo, we back for another one. What's up, y'all? Urban Junkie here with a nice topic, nice upload, nice video. Son, I love talking about these things, man. What's better than you? What's better than improving yourself? What's better than working on yourself? What's better than becoming better, than being better? Nothing, I don't think. I done talked about a lot of stuff, worldly things, just like stuff that just now, just like, I wouldn't say it's superficial, but it just really don't hold that much value to me no more. Like certain things, I can't get this lighting right, nothing. Where the sun's setting, definitely don't. Let me see. That thing acting up. Let me try this angle. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, excuse me. Here we go. Something like this. But today I want to talk about the most important relationship ever. Somebody drop it in the comment before I reveal it. I know y'all know. Drop it in the comment. I'm gonna give it a little time. I'm saying like I'm going live, like I can see it, so I'm tripping. But anyway, I'm practicing, man. All this stuff new to me. I ain't never been recording no videos. Y'all sitting here watching me. I'm being transparent. I'm being open. Like I say, like I could sit here. I used to think it was a such thing as perfection, as perfect. Now with my understanding, this is my perspective. Like this like everybody got their own perspective. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to disagree with me. You just do whatever you do and feel and get your own perspective. But I'm just saying, my perspective, perfection doesn't exist. But that ain't even the topic. The topic is, but I was saying that to say this. I used to be, man, everything got to be perfect. I got to do the video like this. I got to learn this before I feel. I ain't got to do none of that. You got to start somewhere. When I first started working out, I couldn't do 2 pull-ups. I only think I could do 1. And I built myself to a point where I could do 30. Good money. Like all of them work, even these. Them good money. You exercise them up, but I'm saying good money. You got to start somewhere. And I'm saying that to say, that's why I was saying like about the perfection it's like, because like even when you get to what can be perfect, why not make it better? Why not improve it? So if that can be improved upon, was it really perfect? Something to think of. Anyway, the most important relationship is the relationship with yourself. Do you disagree or do you agree? You know, we all search for love, happiness, affection, companionship. We like, we're sociable beings. We're made to be compatible and companion and fellowshipping and commune. Yeah, we're made to be to socialize. So, but anything I'm saying, as far as the love, all these feelings we be searching for, happiness, joy, peace, all that stuff is here. It's just a matter of choosing it. We look for that stuff in other people, in material things, and all that. I mean, yeah, those things could call us to be happy, but is it sustainable? What happened is if this person, well, we just gonna say it now, person, place, a thing. What happened if this now is removed from our life? Then what? You just been robbed and deprived of your source of happiness, contentment, affection, love, whatever it was that now caused you to feel. When it's removed from your life, now what? That's why it's essential for you to learn that you could just choose to experience any feeling you want. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it is possible. All things are possible. Really. Matter of fact, it's a scripture. All things are possible through Christ and all of that. And I believe that, like, forget Jesus Christ, his divinity. You got Jesus and you got Christ. Like, whether he was real or not, the concept, our divinity, our essence, our like what we really are. Soul, spirit, whatever that is, that energy, that life-sustaining entity, it knows no limits. Everything really is possible. What limits things from being possible is us. Our limiting beliefs, our learned behaviors, all that stuff will block. Like, things that we want to go on. I know I'm kind of getting a little bit off topic, but like I said, all this stuff go hand in hand. Things we want to go on in our life, we'll be having endeavors, we'll be wanting to experience things, do stuff, but then here go the ego, here go common sense coming in. Where the money gonna come from? How you gonna do that? You don't know how to build no funnel. You don't know how to drive traffic. You don't know how to put together a mouth-watering offer. You just all this stuff, man. Just all this stuff, man. When all that stuff possible, just get out the way. Quit being a pessimist. Quit doubting. Don't worry about how. Just know what you want to do. Put your order in. Get super clear about what you want to do. Put your order in and just move towards it, man. And just know it's possible. Just at least know it's possible. We be thinking stuff ain't in public. Anyway, relating to yourself. Divorce rates. I don't know what the divorce rate in the country, in the world, but I know it's pretty high. And forget the even divorce rate, just relationships. A lot of unhappy people, a lot of cheating, a lot of misery, a lot of suffering, a lot of all that going on. Why? Because you got people trying to relate to each other when they can't even relate to themselves. This is the first and most important relationship to establish before you go out trying to establish relating to anybody else. You have to fully understand who you are, be at peace with yourself, get your inner state right, get out of turmoil, out of madness, chaos out of you, and understand that you can experience peace, love, independent of anything, and create your own happy space, peaceful space, fulfilled space. And then you go out here and you relate to others, other like-minded beings, this doing this, like, align with what you own. They doing the same work with themselves. And y'all sharing each other happiness. Y'all sharing each other peace. Y'all sharing each other fulfillment, each other's company. When you don't know how to relate to yourself properly, I really can't see how you can relate to nobody else. And just because we have put up with a lot of stuff, we have put up with people doing things we don't like doing now. Like we just for the sake of being in a relationship. That don't make it right. It's just a preference. It's just what you choose and experience. Like I've really been, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I disappeared for about a year before I start coming back out, being sociable and doing this and doing that. Like I had to work on myself. When I look back on my life, like, I was good. Like I said, I never realized I was people pleasing until like in retrospect, hindsight 2020. People pleasing like a motherfucker. Didn't even know the term, didn't even know it existed, but I was doing it. But I just looked at my life. Like, why am I attracting so many people just trying to, we out here to be used, but why am I attracting people that's trying to misuse me, abuse me? And just like, I'm just in all these situations that I didn't think I was choosing at the time. I thought they were being done to me. People were doing things to me, but I was choosing these situations. Why? Because I didn't have a strong relationship with myself. I tolerated and accepted and allowed a lot of bullshit in my life because I didn't have a strong relationship with myself. I was investing in relationships with others more than I was investing in a relationship with myself. I was just neglecting myself. I came home from jail in 2018. And instead of trying to make sure I'm cool, instead of focusing on me, which is what you're supposed to do, instead of I'm focusing on everybody else. I'm trying to make sure they cool, she cool, he cool. And then all of them just really like, ain't too many of them was appreciative or grateful for what I was doing. I was sweet. He's sweet. Let me get some more. You sweet. Taking advantage of you. They probably talking behind my back. That nigga Jason, that nigga Bruno, he's sweet. Yeah. And and I'm still sweet, but a lot of people can't taste that sweetness. I'm selective about who. That's why I be like this upload. I done became a loner. I always was a loner, but I got tired of being alone. Well, alone, not lonely. I wanted people to share in my success. I wanted, like, when I was in the streets doing whatever I was doing, whatever I was doing, working to anything. I wanted people to share my happiness, share my success, share me coming up, be in the passenger seat. Be in a new whip with me. Dude, like, I ain't want to experience all that by myself. I wanted people to, and I wanted to try and help turn them up to get what I'm getting. I wasn't never on no cuffing the game to be sold. So I ain't never thought like that. I know it's enough for all of us out here. I wasn't never one of them, man. I'm the type motherfucker spend 5-10 grand on the course and all that and give you access to it for free. Ain't no well yeah, I spent this on that, man. Just shoot me a little, trying to turn and hustle, get my money back. I could do that, but it ain't it, man. Forget that. Forget all that. But like I say, I admonish you to man, just start like, setting aside some time each day to really like just get to know yourself, to spend time with yourself. Solitude isn't bad, man. A lot of growth in my life came from me being like, I'm talking about the things I learned and accomplished in 1 year, I ain't accomplished in decades. Because my relationship with me wasn't right. It's I'm talking about, I don't got kids. People, I hear that all the time. It's easy for you to say that you don't got kids. That don't mean I ain't been living life. That don't mean I don't know some things. How you gonna conclude? I mean, how you gonna just throw to the wayside what I got to say in my perspective because I don't got kids? I had somebody once tell me before that, and this was somebody I was in a relationship with, that tried to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to relationships because I ain't ever been in a relationship. But that same person been in hella relationships and none of them like was successful or, fruitful or what they wanted to experience. They always just like, so who really don't know nothing about relationships? And I ain't saying that this, I love that person. I'm talking about to death for real. Like, and I ain't spoken to him in a while, but it's cool. But I'm just saying though, like, just because you haven't experienced something don't mean you don't have an opinion or perspective on it. Where we all Track.